not to worry, Joe. Just a bit. Let it calm down. Yes. Okay. Thank you. And we're live. Good evening. Happy Sunday. How have you been? I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. My name is Formula Cancela Williams. I'm the lead coach at the Formed and Fountains Academy, and we are here again today to share with you as it concerns the journey of your teenage girl. Why is it not bright? Looks like my lighting, but okay. I think this is what we're going to do for now. Let's get right to it. So, of course, you know my name by now. And then on our YouTube channel, we have over 100 videos, and everything is dished to serve you and your teenage daughter. So, let us grow this community together. Tell your friends that there's a channel, there's an academy that teaches girls to grow, to evolve, and every other thing. And also, we have loads and loads of resources for you. Let them come and also make the best of it. And today, we're going to be talking on something that is very important, especially as it concerns the girl child. And that will be how to help your daughter deal with the syndrome of not enoughness. Okay, it's not likely, caveat, okay? It's not likely that you find not enoughness in the dictionary. That's my English. I coined that. All right. And how do I mean? Does your daughter, teenage girls especially, tend to, because of the stage they are in, because of the things that is happening in their life at time, they tend to feel there's always this feeling of, oh, something is missing. Oh, I am not this, I am not that. And then if that is not nipped in the bud on time, it becomes something, it becomes a fixation for them. And every other thing they do, they begin to judge themselves based on what is in their head about whether I'm enough, whether, oh, this is all about me, whether there's something else I need to be doing. Excuse me, whether there's something else I need to be doing, whether I need to do this more, I need to tweak this, I need to add this. And please, it can be anything. It can be physical, it can be in academic, it can be anywhere. The principles are always the same. When your daughter is feeling, oh, something is off about me, please nip it in the bud. And blessed are you, happy are you to be sung for and praised are you if your daughter is able to share with you all of these struggles. See, if you don't know the beauty, you don't know the praiseworthiness of your daughter having a struggle and coming to you with it. You do not know. At least that way you're able to help. And if you don't know what to do, you are able to look for help. But what if you don't know? What if she hides it so well? What if she pretends about it and she thinks, oh, I can deal with this on my own? She will likely go to a fellow girl that they have about the same wisdom. And that is the catastrophic one. And that is why when things happen, I was talking with my coach the other time and she was saying to me that, and for me, they said that there is now a place now in Lagos that they are doing BBL. And the people that gave her the information, it's not adults. It's not an adult that is done with childbearing. It's not an adult that is done with childbearing that probably feels, oh, because of childbirth my body blah blah blah, even though that's a whole conversation for another day. So it's not someone, you understand, it's a teenage girl looking for where to go and do Brazilian butt lips. So when we're saying that these conversations are please could you bring this light down a bit more, please? Thank you. So when we say that these conversations are the things that are the ones that we need to be having, we know exactly what we're talking about. And let me not also shock you. No, please bring it up a bit. A bit. Thank you. That's okay. So let me also shock you. Thank you. Let me also shock you. Yeah, I was watching a podcast the other time, and then a young lady, she's still after all of this, she's at the BBL for over 7 years and all of that. And 7 or maybe close to 10, I'm not sure. But what do I want to say? She said she got it done, that the first body work she did, she got it done at age 19. Is it 19? Yes. So these are the conversations. And do not forget, this is the world your daughter is growing in. If she's seeing online, she's seeing what is being modeled everywhere. That's why I said it could be, but what trust me when I say what a teenage girl is most fixated on the most is her parents. It's very funny. And that's why we're saying give them alternative place, alternative things to do, to focus on beyond appearance, beyond how they look, beyond how they think they look. See, teenage girls struggle with a lot of insecurities. Please be prepared. That's why I'm bringing this to you ahead of time. So you don't say, I didn't know, I was not told. Now I'm telling you. Your daughter, if she's not, even if she doesn't want to be bothered, there's a society that is putting the pressure on this is how a teenage girl must look. There's a friend somewhere that is saying, oh, this is how a teenage girl must look. While I was 10, I didn't bother about powder. I didn't. My mom never bought me powder. She never bought me lip gloss. But I have a almost 12 years old daughter that I'm having to buy lip gloss for. Yes. Okay, we have not started buying powder. Praise be to God. What am I saying? Words have changed, times have changed, the world has changed. So please do not think, oh no, she doesn't really care about all of those things. It's a lie, yo. I'm telling you today now that it is a lie. It is a lie. Just be prepared. All you need to do is be prepared and guide her. And see, when your daughter now comes to you, it becomes, very ridiculous if you start shouting on her and shaming her for expressing how she feels. She can feel anyhow. It's teenage. She's figuring things out. And then she comes to you and you go, oh, you're not serious. You're not taking your life seriously. That is not wisdom. Auntie Fumi said that is not wisdom. Next time she will shut up and she'll go and look for whatever it is elsewhere, and that will not be your best advantage. No one can sit with your daughter like you. No one. So all of the fight I want to this evening, my daughter, she really pressed my button very well. And I wanted to, I just remembered I just by myself, I reminded myself, nobody will do this my work with my daughter for me. Oh. I'm the one that will do it. You and your partner are the ones that will do the work with your daughter by yourself. Get to it. It's not to shame, it's not to drag. Times have changed. Okay, that's my whole introduction. So the first thing that you need to do, if your daughter's own it may not be now. It may be 3 years from now. Yes, if they had told me, if they had told me that my daughter will one day just draw something on her hand and put what I don't understand, and like use pen. I mean, what is this? She just put, use pen and write. And I would, yes, I would have been surprised because of the kind of work that you will have thought that you've been doing. But that is to tell me that okay, the work still continues. So you say, Antonia, no, she's not saying all of that now. She's still 13, she's still 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 is coming. Don't forget, before your daughter is fully able to understand and be firmly placed, it's when she's in her early youth. And then that is why the work has to go on, the work has to continue, the work of building, the work of modeling, the work of correcting, and the work of patience. Please, if you're watching me, like, go and put in the comment section that patience is work. I'm telling you, I'm not sure there's any work that's as hard as patience in this life. By personal experience, I've come to understand that patience is work. The work of patience too. Yeah, this is I have to preach to myself. Nobody preach to me, but myself I preach to myself that patience is work. So when your daughter is coming to you, say, mommy, I feel it may not come to use the word exactly like I feel like I'm not enough. It could just be like, oh mommy, I'm feeling this feeling. I'm feeling. You will know your daughter. You will know how she communicates, and then when she's communicating whatever it is that she's communicating, be taking it seriously and begin to think of how do I help my daughter. So the number one thing to do to help your daughter, if you are seeing those signs, maybe she's thinking, maybe she doesn't want to take the lead. You see her withdrawing, you see her trying to say things like, oh, I'm not sure. Some girls say to themselves, oh, I think I'm just stupid. Yes, I've had girls say that to themselves. That all of that comes from the feeling of not enough. And if it is not addressed, not enoughness in a girl leads to a whole lot of things. That's why I mentioned BBL for teenager. What's the teenage girl looking for inside BBL? But it's already happening. Not enoughness in a girl leads to self-harming. Yes, that is the extreme case. Not enoughness in a girl leads to depression. So why do you think girls are having all of these issues now? We never had girls that have issue. I was doing a research and then for my coming book, and then he was talking about how that young girls these days struggle more with the issue of depression. And you are wondering from where? I don't understand what a 13-year-old girl has seen in this life. My nieces, man, they will sing a particular song, and I will say, in the name of Jesus, that will not be. You will not have cause to sing that song. And why do I say that? Because what has happened to the life of a 14-year-old girl that is already also overwhelming to the point of getting depressed? But the fact is that is the thing that is happening now. That's why I keep saying that times have changed, and that's why you must also evolve with the times. You don't assume, don't take anything for granted, please. If you're saying anything, any sign, if you're seeing your daughter presenting herself in a manner that is not herself. Like if she's boisterous, happy, cheerful, and then she's beginning to withdraw, beginning to be harsh or be whatever. You want to look. beyond the whatever, what's going on with this girl. So the number one thing that you need to do to be able to help her, like all symptoms, like is this symptom that medical people call it now? For example, what's the English I'm looking for? When somebody is sick and then they're trying to diagnose something. So the actual illness is always inside, but the symptoms is what you'll be seeing. You'll be seeing symptoms of coughing. Someone that has cancer, the cancer is inside, but you'll be seeing symptoms of, probably the person's hair will be falling off. Do you understand? So like that, like it is in normal health, normal illness. It is often it shows that there is more within. So that one, that mommy, I'm feeling off with myself. That is just the surface. You need to scratch. You need to scratch, like, what is making this girl feel like this. So that's sometimes you can say, "Ah, what do you mean?" And then some of us are very funny. Say, "Ah, what does you want to give for you? What else have I not done for you?" That kind of testament. I used to be guilty, but not anymore. I think God has delivered me. So that's not the time to say, "What else do you want? I give you food, I give you clothes." You should have starved that. You shouldn't have given her food and clothes. I don't even know why I would say those things. But that's not the time to be saying all of those things. Okay? That is the time to be saying, okay, can we have a conversation? Can we talk about it? Dig deeper. It could be anything. It could be anything at all. So that time is the time to know. So that thing, the feeling is the symptom. The issue, go, is inside. That's when you have to be having conversations. Okay, what's going on? She has to be able to express. Maybe I feel like whatever it is. For example, a girl can say, "Mommy, I don't really want to go to school today." So that one, that's not wanting to go to school. It is a symptom. There's a reason behind. But instead of you to say, what's going on? What do you mean? I've never missed a day of school in my life. Meanwhile, it's a lie, even if you know that you are lying. So, can never miss a day of school in my life. That is not wisdom. So you begin to wonder, because this is a child that has not come to you yesterday to say, "Mommy, I don't want to go to school." And suddenly the child comes to, "Mommy, please, can I not go to school?" That should tell you that something is happening in school. Maybe something deeper than what you even think. So you should ask questions. So that questions will now help you, will not guide you into the next step that you need to be taking, what you need to be doing. So that way you know what it is that you're up against. So it is better that you know both the symptom, both the underlying everything. Know it once and so that you know what you're dealing with. So you can get holistic and comprehensive help. Yes. So I can don't bury your head in the sand. Girls are going through a lot. Sometimes you're thinking, but our own wasn't like that. Yes, but your own too. Nobody was paraded. For example, for me as a person, I didn't have access. As a matter of fact, I remember vividly. I was already at the law school. That was 2008 or 9. I can't remember. I was already at the law school before I heard of Facebook for the first time. I'd already finished uni. That's what I'm saying to you. I had already finished uni. But this is you. You have given your 10-year-old a phone already. And you're saying your own time is not like that. So if you give her a phone, you should know that you should be ready for the consequences of the phone. Do you understand? So don't say, boy, our own time was not like that. Your own time, there were no kids having YouTube channels, having followership. There were no brand influencers. There were no people, they were just, pressuring, putting things in their face. And the thing with the algorithm is that the more it pushes things to your face, the more you begin to think, oh, okay, it's not so bad. Okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And your girl is wondering in her head, oh, I don't have that particular dress. I don't have that clothes. I don't have that this. I don't have that. Do you understand? So your girl is beginning to see a lot of things, and then she will go because you have given her the phone now. No, what's the word? No control, no nothing. So she just binges on it from morning till night. When she's on her bed at night, she's all of those things is coming back. The pictures is coming back to her. So before you are saying, but in our own time, it wasn't like that. In our own time, we didn't have as much pressure as these kids now. So you need to be conscious of that. So the next thing you want to do is you want to check the environment of your girl. By the time your daughter is coming to you with strange requests, that is a sign of not enoughness. For example, she just suddenly comes and say, "Oh, mommy, please, can I, maybe what you have had conversations about before." And then she comes, "Mommy, please, for example, can I let me look at what a 13-year can say." And she said, "Mommy, can I fix my nails?" For example. When you already know that this is a conversation that you have had severally. So that is it. So it will not come as I am not enough. Do you understand? So she's not coming to come and tell you that, right, like, "Mommy, I feel not enough." But you will be seeing it in these questions she's asking, in the choices that she's wanting to make. And she comes, "Mommy, please, can I have a belly piercing?" It could, one ridiculous, and then you begin to wonder, where is this coming from? Where is this coming from? So when that happens, you should begin to understand. So check our environment. Check the environment of your girl. See, environment is bigger than your values. I've known this for a very long time now. Environment is bigger. If you like, be hot, 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 hot. But if water is very hot and then you go and put it in the fridge, what will happen? Of course, it will be cold. So that's what I mean. Check the environment of your girl. What is she listening to? What is she consuming? Who is she watching? Who is she following? If your teenage girl has a phone, you have a lot of work to do. If you're finished, your teenage, if she has a phone, you have a lot of work to do. Who is she following? What is she consuming? Who is she looking at? Who is her role model? All of those things form environment. I hope you are aware. So environment is not your house in Lekki or your house in Banana Island. No. Your environment is what is directly or indirectly influencing your girl, what she's studying, what she's putting inside. Because that is out of all of those things. That is where the feeling begins to come from. That's where it starts. And she begins to think, oh, I think I need to be like that person. Or I need to make my hair like that person. Oh, I need to do this thing like that. I need to dress like that person. So check the environment of your girl. And that is why I say deliberate. And that takes me to the next point, which is that you must intentionally curate a new environment. So if you see that the environment is pressuring for your child, please change it. Environment is bigger than your daughter's values. Oh, she's young. Even you as adult, like that, you are like this adult that you are. You didn't plan to buy that particular Ashwebi. You did not plan to buy. You didn't want to buy it. I'm going to use myself as an example. So in our church, I hate headgears. I hate them. They make me uncomfortable. They hurt my head. They give me headache. So the last time I tied a headgear was at my wedding, and I was miserable all through. So I did not like them. So for whatever reasons, I stayed off headgear for more than 12 or 13 years. So I don't like it. So suddenly they come in church and say they want to do a program, blah 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 blah. Talking of environment. So and then the women were going to blah 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 blah. So that they should get a headgear. I said, hey God. This thing stresses me. So this is not Zara cap. This is not just something that is just just I am not for it. I've been like that. But because okay, so in church I said okay, no. I really do not want it because I will not use it. And it's true, I don't have a single one. I am probably the only adult that does not have all this pele and all what do they call it? I don't know. I'm probably well maybe I'm not the only one, I don't know. So I said I wasn't gonna use it. I already told them. So and we got to the house and then my uncle's wife was saying that oh okay. They said this it will not be that really it can just be like the band, blah blah blah. And you know what? I began considering it. Even when I knew that no, I just had to say no. But as whatever it is that I thought I was, I considered it. That's the power of environment. Power of environment, power of suggestion. So you need to watch it. What is the daughter? If the daughter is coming with strange stuff, that is what you check first. So by the time my daughter started, by the time she starts to do some particular things, I begin to check again. What's going on here? What's going on here? What's going on here? Because I know all of those things come together to come and form a thought pattern in her head. Same thing for you. Told you my own example. You know your own example. How that they pressurize you to go and be doing the job that you know that you cannot afford, and then you began to struggle. Then you began to go and be borrowing all of that. What am I saying? That environment is bigger than you. Environment is bigger than anybody. So please watch the environment. And I told you what your environment. So it's not your house. It's not your neighborhood as it's not a physical environment, more of a mental environment, more of visual environment. What she's saying, what your daughter's saying. So then if you are seeing that environment beginning to add pressure, what you begin to do, begin to deliberately withdraw your daughter from that environment. So intentionally create a new environment for her. You can intentionally and deliberately curate a new environment for your daughter. She doesn't have, if it means that, I was telling my elder sister, I said, if it means that you have to go and turn your TV off for now, please do it. That is deliberately creating the right environment. So your own, creating your own environment could be that withdrawing the phone from your daughter. I said it. Oh, you say, Aunt Fumi, you cannot understand. I can understand. My daughter is on my neck, on my case. Yes. Yes. And you know the way these children are, because they are born, they call them born inside technology. There's a way they come to you to come and persuade you, to come and whine you and make you say 1,000,001 reasons why you should give them that gadget, knowing that they are emotionally dysregulated, knowing that they still need guidance on self-leadership. No, despite that, they will still come. They will still come. So it is for you as a parent to stand your ground because you know that no, this is not going to help my child. And when my daughter comes with all of those plenty English, I say, I'm just trying to help your life. That's where I leave the conversation. So so even with a teenage girl, and you see that, hey, this girl is beginning to become you becoming too distracted. You take that sort of pressure. Take it off. She won't whine, but she'll be all right. Take it off. Take her off the phone. Take her off the. If it's a club that you see, I don't mean club. I mean maybe like a particular place she goes to, and you begin to see some strange things that she doesn't do before. Withdraw her from that place. Withdraw her, and then deliberately curate new ones for her. And that's why I talk about bring your girls to TIRTA Academy. Let there be a community where girls are hearing the same thing. You don't know how it strengthens. You don't know how it strengthens the mind of a girl, knowing that okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only odd one. You think your daughter likes to be the odd one out? So in my daughter's school, she will say to me, "Mommy, once I get to school, please don't call me." And I'll say, "Why?" She said, "Because that my phone is embarrassing." And I would laugh at her. And I'll be like, even when I was age, I didn't have a phone. I know those Nokia 3310. I think that one is even better. It is just to monitor your movement to and from school. That's all you need. When you get home, there's a laptop, you can do your schoolwork and everything. Do you understand? So that is being deliberately creating. So your daughter too doesn't want to be left out. So if you're not standing your ground on this thing, your daughter will she will just go deep into whatever it is that is making her feel so not enough. So now we've understood that okay, we're not having a phone at a certain age, and then we're gradually learning to come to terms with it. Will we still have the conversation? Trust me. Oh, especially if you have a daughter like mine, trust me. But will we still stand on our ground? Yes, because we understand that this is not what we need at this current time of our journey. So help your daughter. It's help you are doing you. It's like I say, I'm a helper of your life. I'm a helper of your destiny. Let me help you. I say it to her. I said, you don't know what I'm saving you from. If I said that she's been on a laptop for a while, and I ask, what are you watching? Because we have a media plan. There are things there's a plan for media. And when I said that you are deviating, I call you back. I said, what are you watching? Say, oh, mommy. I say, yes, mommy. Yes, daughter. So I don't want to shock myself. So you say, mommy, so you don't trust me. I say, well, I trust you, but I trust my structures more. Is this these days that there are pedophiles everywhere, grooming kids? And I say, oh, she's just doing schoolwork. And then she begins to do things that you think is contrary, is out of character. Please check the environment and deliberately curate. And I'll say the same thing for you now. Even you, the parent that you want to curate, what is your environment? Instablog Ninja from morning to night. What is the problem? You know all of the celebrity gist. What is the problem? You know. Let me tell you, I get to know of gist. When I check people's WhatsApp statuses, that's when I know what is going on. To be honest. Because where is the time? You follow VDM, you follow Naramali, you follow all sort of very. You don't know that that's an environment you're creating. That's an environment. Sometimes you say, I know, is it a sin? I've told you, these conversations are not about sin or right or sin or whatever. It's about, does it feed me? It's about, does it serve my life? Does it serve my purpose? And these are the things I get most of my feed are things that has to do with my purpose and my journey in life. Because I am deliberately so I'm not there yet, but I'm deliberately training my mind, training my body, training my eyes. So if it's something that doesn't serve me, please go, just mute it. Just mute it. All of the gist between everybody in the industry, even so much, the ones abroad, the ones in all the other places of the world, it's an environment. It's an environment. And when you have now come back, when you have ingested all of those things, you now come back, you now start feeling pressured. So that's why you now start thinking, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. So you should check where your pressure is coming from. And then your daughter I hope you know that your daughter feeds off your energy. If you're watching me live, please put in the comment section. Your daughter feeds off your energy. If you don't know that one today, please, I'm telling you now. Your daughter feeds off you. So she sees what you're listening to. She sees and she's like, okay, so what am I saying? She feeds off your energy. She sees what you're doing. You're thinking, oh, it's not a big deal, I'm an adult, but it's a lie. The same way, I hope you know that they call, the social media and everything is called digital cocaine. The same way. Not to talk of your daughter that's still learning regulation. So I know it's hard. See, this is what I said to myself. Let me tell you, I help myself. See, I said to myself, I say, at your age, you cannot still be sabotaging yourself. See, that is me. I like to hold myself strictly accountable. Why? Not for myself, because I know that there's a daughter that is watching me. So I said to myself, I'm not going to sabotage myself. I'm not going to waste my time anymore. So if it's not serving me, if it's not serving where I'm going, I will not be a part of it. It's a conscious decision. So some matters I don't put my mouth. Some conversations I don't put my mouth. Everything that is trending, everybody must have an opinion. It's I don't know. Every trending topic, every nobody now turn to, I don't know. You don't have to have an opinion on everything. Why? There's a daughter watching you, feeding off you. Emotionally, she's feeding off you. Physically, she's seeing the things that pressure you. Yes, it's digital cocaine. That's what it's called. That's why your head is banging, but your phone is still in your hand. This is I've learned. I want to do serious work. I put my phone on what's that word now? The airplane something. So when I'm done, if it's 1 hour of serious work I'm going to do, can I do it? So I can come back and whatever it is that I want to do. Because see, if you have a girl, I know it's a lot to have a it's a lot to have a boy, but I'm telling you that it's even a lot to have a girl. Yes, I was watching something. Thank you, ma. Flight mode. I was watching something and they were asking the girls. They said that so what will happen if you needed a phone and they needed to trade off your girlfriend? Most of those young boys said they would gladly trade off their girlfriends. I watched it. Does that say something to you? Does that tell you about how irrelevant people are now placing young girls? You want to ensure that you're taking your daughter out of that equation. Your daughter is feeding up, she's watching. So what pressures you? So this is all of these instances I've given is a part of curating your environment. Deliberately curate for yourself. See, if you do, your daughter will also curate her own. You won't have to struggle so much. You won't have to stress yourself so much. So if you do, your daughter will also curate her own. So intentionally curate a new environment. The next thing you want to do is check your parenting style. This is very important. Your daughter is being pressured. Your daughter is coming to say, Mommy, I this, I that. Your daughter is feeling inadequate. And that's the word. She's feeling, I need to do this, I need to do that. You go and check your parenting style. Are you authoritative? Are you authoritarian? Are you my way or the highway? Does that make sense? There's some parents, there's nothing that the child can say. Your daughter cannot have an opinion. Please, you are killing her gradually. It's not flex for you to be saying anything I say is the final. Come on, you're not God. You're not God. She can't have an opinion. She can't think differently. You're creating a girl that will be needy and will be feeling not enough. That's what you're creating if you don't know. I'm telling you today. Go and check it. Let her she doesn't have to agree on it. I understand that. See, do not mix these things up. There are times of boundaries, there are times of discipline. But when you're just talking generally, for example, your daughter is even 12, you want to have a saying everything she wears and everything. That's there's something wrong with that process. So how is she learning independence? How is she learning enoughness on her own? By the time your daughter is 10, 11, you should not be struggling with, oh, dress decently, dress modestly. So that shouldn't be. So as long as your daughter is modestly covered, what is your own problem? Anything she like, she let us go and let her, it's not your. So check your parenting. Then are you permissive? Everything, because I've said to you now that you should let your daughter, express her opinion and everything. I've not now said everything, permissive, you're permitting everything because you feel guilty. You can't parent in guilt. If you're watching me live, put in comment section. You cannot parent in guilt. Neither can you parent using fear or pain. You can't. You can't parent in guilt. So because you feel bad. See, it's okay. It's okay for whatever that has happened. It's really is okay. But now this is the shoes you are wearing now. The shoe of a mother, the shoe of a father. How are you going to wear that shoe? How are you going to balance it? So your daughter is failing because of the things that you have said. Some of you throw words. I don't know. Every words. Every word to the daughter, what you're doing is you're making her not enough. If every time you say to they will exasperate you, mine too exasperates me. That's why I'm always sharing my vulnerabilities. And your daughter is growing. She will test boundaries. She will try you. But you are the parent. Be regulated. Be regulated. Because your style of your parenting too will also determine whether your daughter will feel adequate or not. Whether she'll feel, and if your daughter is having to do something constantly, I'll go there, I'll get there in a bit. But for now, your daughter is always feeling needy, like something is somewhere, something is missing. See, the journey of your daughter is far. She will go to secondary school, or she's probably in secondary school. She will go to uni. She will travel out of your life, and then she will see things everywhere. This one dragging her, this one dragging her. For how long will she feel needy? For how long will she feel not enough? For how long? Your daughter is watching everything. So how are you parenting her? What are you saying to her? Watch your pattern. Watch your words. Is very key. I know you feel angry, but it doesn't justify the heavy words you throw. It does not. It does not. It does not. I know you are angry, you're really boiling. But if you really go and check it very well, your daughter is not the reason why you're angry. Something else triggered that anger. But because this is a little email, I think I can just pour everything and then you just dump all of your unprocessed emotions. Please stop dropping unprocessed emotions on your daughter. If you're watching live, please put in the comment section. Stop dropping unprocessed emotions on your daughter. She doesn't deserve it. Deal with whatever your matter is. Deal with whatever your issue is. Then you can now be all and ready to parent your daughter. You can't parent in guilt. You can't parent in fear. You can't parent in pain. Some of it because of your experiences. You begin to use that pain. You can't do that. I used to do that before I realized that no, this is going to undo a lot of things I'm trying to do. Your daughter didn't cause that pain. Your daughter did not cause that pain. Your daughter did not cause that disappointment. Don't put it on her. How are you parenting her? Out of anger, out of pain, and the things you say them out of anger, pain, and frustration, and then you don't know that you are immobilizing your daughter. You're making her not enough. What words are you saying? Check your parenting style. If your daughter is constantly trying, feeling in her, of course, there's always something. She can't wake up and say she can't just wake up and be ready and be on the go. There's always something that is missing. Why? Why should there be something missing? She's created all perfect in God's image. Why should something be missing? Why should she be? Why should she have the need to have something extra? Why? Check it. What are you saying to her? The next thing is you need to look at what you're also modeling. Are you projecting insecurities on her? Are you projecting your own fears on her? Are you projecting your own inadequacies on her as well? Because your daughter can only be as old as you. She's feeding off you, especially if you are the mom, even the dad. What are you modeling? So I've learned. So that's why I say journaling is very key for you. Separate your thoughts. So I know the thoughts in my head. I know the one that is, I know the one I need to adjust. So that I'm not projecting fear, I'm not projecting insecurity, I'm not projecting not enoughness. As a woman, what are you projecting? Does your daughter see confidence? Does she see enoughness no matter your circumstances? See, you're saying, oh, actually, you don't understand. I can, I may not 100% understand, but I can imagine because I've been in shoes where I have had to reevaluate a lot of things. But even in all of those moments, I was still able to stand up and do what I needed for my daughter to see. What are you modeling? Are you projecting your inadequacies too? Oh, I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. I don't even think. I don't even think. You're never sure. Before I used to be like, oh, I'm not sure what I'm saying makes sense. Not anymore. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, you want to raise a daughter that is all balanced and steady, and here you are projecting inadequacy every time. What are you modeling? How do you think that's gonna pan out? How do you think it will pan out? You should check it. You should check it. The next thing you need to be doing, you need to work on firming up your daughter's mind through mind development. That is the only way to solve every problem of inadequacy and not enoughness. How do you do that? That's the only way. Because see, maybe now we're just hearing Brazilian butt lift of for 60 for teenage girls. We don't know what will come in the next 2 years, next 3 years. And the thing is that until this world will end, there will always be things. So is your daughter prepared? Firm her up. Work on firming up your daughter. Her mind. That's it. Focus more on the mind of your daughter. I tell you what. So by virtue of how God has created my daughter, blah 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 blah. So she tends to be the kind of person that you first spot when you get somewhere. So the moment I realized immediately that my work was double. How do I mean? Once you get to a place, you tend to, oh, these are this girl that should do by virtue of how God has created her. So, and I said to myself, when you experience her, you not just experience the physicality of her, you experience everything that you should experience in a person, a mind, a spirit. So my work was double where she was concerned. So it doesn't matter. And already girls are fickle. Already girls want to focus on the air. We have prom in July. We've been looking for prom dress since May. No, since maybe, I can't remember. Prom is in July. And that kind of thing. But we're looking for the dress. And I said to her, my dear young lady, I hope you're preparing for your exams as much as preparing for your prom. There's a reason for that. So I expose that, you expose your daughter to trainings. So let us see how other girls are thinking, because these are the girls that she'll be competing with. I hope you are aware. I hope you are preparing her. Don't cocoon your daughter. I've already been saying that. Don't cocoon her. Don't use wrapper and cover her. July is coming. Most people are organizing camps. What plans do you have for your daughter? That is how to firm up a girl's mind. What will she do differently? What? So I look at her and I say, okay, you can do this, and I begin, okay. So that when when your daughter is experienced beyond the physicality, what is next? There should be next. There should be next. And that is how a girl gets confidence. That is how a girl gets built. It's not in the clothes. So I'm saying it again. Oh, do I shop for my daughter? Of course, absolutely. I love shopping for her. But beyond the clothes, beyond the whatever, when your daughter is experienced at whatever age that she is, if she's experienced, what do people live with? Because that is how you firm up her mind. That is how you firm up her mind. Your daughter's mind needs to be firmed up. Work on firming up the mind of your daughter. Camp is coming. There is camp everywhere. Check for the one that suits you, suits what you want to see in your daughter, and go. Let her go there. She will not die. You say it's not comfortable, it's not convenient. Let me tell you, the camp I'm going in July, it's not convenient because there'll be Oyibo food all through. I'm already thinking, God, Oyibo food for a whole week. God, am I gonna? But I know that my daughter needs it. Because that is how the mind gets firmed up. She see other girls. Don't cocoon. Don't. Your daughter is not, she's not rubber. She's not Ori. I don't know Ori in English. She will not, yeah. See, I firm up the mind of, I don't know how to explain this. My daughter and I have gone through a lot of things that, I don't know how to say beyond this, but please firm up the mind of your daughter. Firm up your daughter's mind. You'll be glad that you did. You'll be happy that you did. And that way, her confidence is built. Hey, if you're not careful to bother on pride, trust me. If you're not careful, it will bother on pride. The kind of confidence that she'll be oozing, that she'll be radiating, but they will not know that you're putting in the work. It's the work that you're putting in. It's not pride. Thank you, sir. So you look at that Ori is shea butter. Thank you. So your daughter is not Ori. She will not melt. She will not melt under adversity. You are the one that is thinking that she will melt. She will not melt. She'll be fine. Firm up her mind. I will say, let them read books. This is what happens. It begins to give them a perspective about life that you will never be able to share. They begin to enter into worlds that you'll never be able to take them to. Firm up her mind. Firm up her mind. Through mind development. She needs it. To stand strong, to stand stable, to stand grounded. She needs it. The next thing you need to be doing to cure your daughter of this issue of not enoughness, you need to change the standards placed before her. What have you placed before your daughter? All of us will place something, whether knowingly or unknowingly. We all place something before our daughters. What have we given importance to? That's what I mean by standard. What have you given standard importance to? It will determine whether your daughter would feel, are you placing her on the standard of what you see on social media? Because one girl has 10,000 followers, and she has to start an account, even when she doesn't feel ready for it. Change the standard. Give her how to see. I have told you before, I'm telling you again. Teach your daughter how to see. And have you pictured your daughter? Have you pictured your daughter 5 years, 10 years from now? So when you picture her, what do you see? So that will now help you to tell the standard to place before her. Point her in the right direction. You are the only one to do these things. Nobody will do it for you. Not even a mentor or a coach. You are the one to do this. Have you seen exceptional women? Place them in the front before your daughter is watching them. They are watching your daughter. She's being framed up. You don't understand. It's a mind thing. In the Bible, say, as we look, as we are looking, we're beholding. As your daughter is looking at this resourceful woman, she's also becoming. She's looking, she's becoming, she's looking, she's becoming. That is how it works. Not all this, do you understand what I mean? Change the standard place before her. Change it. Change it. Because she looks, as she looks, she becomes. What is she watching? If the only thing your daughter is watching is girls that are dancing on TikTok, if the only thing she's watching is people that are the latest trend, girls love trend. Oh, I wrote a book on that some time back. Girls love trend, every trend, this one, that one, this one, that one. Question: is this serving your daughter's purpose? Is this serving your daughter's personality? If it is not, you are the one to jack her out of that. If she's a daughter, she's a daughter, you have a role. Mount guard. I was studying. God will help us. Mount guard. It is nobody will do it for you. That's why I don't used to envy people that have 3, 4, 5 children, 6, because the amount of work you do on one is the amount of work you do on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, because they are all different girls, and if they are now boys too, everybody will not be all right. So please change. Please, if you're placing the wrong standard, please change it. You as the parents, they can't. Your daughters cannot see what is. I don't know how to say it now. Your daughters can. What they see is fickleness, shallowness. That's all. They see how you cannot take care of your emotions. They see how you talk to people. They see even you, how you come to say, I don't even understand. I don't even know what to do. They see how you, all of the things that you do, the things that you say, and then you want her to grow up firmed and mind solid. How? How? And don't forget, life is coming. Maybe you know. And of course, you know that I'm not scaring. Everybody will have their own fair share of what they have to, contend with. So, question is, will your daughter be ready? Change the standard though, this evening. Go and check it. Who am I placing before my daughter? Who? If it was, if people even placing before daughter is weak, people that are, people full of excuses, whatever, change it. Teach her how to look. Place what to look at before her. The next thing you need to be doing is you need to teach your daughter to look within. See, there is no how she will now look within if you have not done these ones I've told you. The mind is not firm, the mind is not solid, the mind is not resilient. What's she looking within? Does it make sense? Does it make sense? If there's nothing within, what will she look? Do you know why it's important? Do you know why the sequence is also important? So if there's nothing within, there have been times in my life that the only thing that held me together was my ability to look within me as a person. And the things I found there gave me strength. And I'm like, oh, no, no matter what's going on, I'm gonna be fine. Teach her to look within. But how will your daughter look within if there's nothing within? So what is within? What is within? Teach your daughter to look within. It's very important because there will be times that you will not be there. It's not. It's you see. This unfortunately we don't want to have this conversation because if there's anyone, there's no one. I was sharing in church the other time and I said that a mother will gladly die for her children. Some fathers too. Well, let me assume that a father too should be ready. Who should be ready. Die literally, even physically, even literally or not literally. I know that I'm not. I mean, a father and a mother they would want to die for their children. But the fact is that the way life is orchestrated, the way life pans out, the way life works out, you cannot do it for them. You can't live their life for them. You can't share their experiences with them. I was sharing with my mom and I was in a conversation with my mom. And I was saying that I know that my mom will do certain things for me without, she will not look at. But my experiences were still mine. My experiences were still mine at the end of the day. So no matter how much you love your daughter, so if you really love her as you claim, what you need to be doing is preparing her. That's all you can do. So love and preparation is the same thing. They're in the same sentence. You love her, and then you're cocooning her. You hate her. You love her, you are sheltering her. You hate her. But if you love her, you prepare her. Prepare. The world is not easy. The world is not the world is not a spa. Let me say it that way. The world is not a spa. It's not. So why are you making her why are you giving her make believe pictures of the world? Why? It's a disservice. It's a disservice. Make believe picture. So when you are not there, if she looks within, what will she find? Give her your God, give her your faith, give her your confidence, everything. Give it to her. Those are the things that will be within for the times that you will not be there. With there doesn't mean that you're dead. No. It means that she's left your home, she's left your life. I'm no longer in my mom's home. You're no longer in your mom's home. You're facing life on your own. Do you understand what I mean? So teach her to look within. Teach her to look within. Question: if she looks within, if you tell your daughter to go and look within, what will she find? What will she find? The next thing you need to be doing to help your daughter, curate the words you speak over her, even in frustration, curate it. This one, I don't know. African parents, I don't know. See, curate it though. That is part of mounting guard over the destiny of your child. You're strong. Your mind is sound. Your mind is excellent. You know what to do. It looks like cliche, but it is not cliche. Trust me. Those words is going to go and take a repository in her spirit. Sit down there for the times that she will need them. Sometimes when she's looking within, those are things that she will find. Do you understand? Remember Isaac now? When he was talking to Isaac, to Jacob and his other son, Esau. He spoke words. There's a thing about words. Your father, speak words. Your mother, speak words. It's going in so that even when circumstances come and make her feel not enough, not adequate, not this, not that, those words will be there. But when your mother will remember, she will remember you calling her an idiot. She remember you calling her all because you are tired. If you're tired, go and sleep and wake up and come back. If you're tired, when you're tired, it's not when to address and discipline your child. When you are frustrated, it's not when to address and discipline, because you just talk out of that frustration, out of that anger. Separate your daughter from her sin. Separate her. Separate your daughter. Separate her. This is my daughter. This is what she has done. Your daughter and her sin is not the same. Separate her. What is the problem? Deliberately curate words you speak over her, even in frustration. Oh, they want to, yes, go and drink water. Put gum in your mouth or go and put pepper. When your mouth is peppering you, you forget the wrong word that you want to say. On no account should you say any wrong word to your daughter. Oh, you are not excused. You are not excused. You are not. You're not excused. You're not excused. Because you know what? Your daughters, I bet you know now, I'll teach one day about the different kind of daughters. So there are two daughters that everything they hear is going straight into their hearts. So they hold on to it. Their heart is so even when they want to move, they remember that word. My mommy has said, my daddy has said, and it begins to form an impediment. But the flip side of it, even if they don't want to move, they remember, oh, mommy has said I can do this. My daddy has said I can. Do you understand? That's your voice, when it's echoing in the head of the daughter, what is echoing? You think it's because you are angry. It's okay, continue. It's because you're angry, that gives you the license to say whatever. It's okay, continue. It's fine. But don't forget, those words are shaping. Those words, they're doing something. The book, Gifted Hands, Ben Carson, I read it a long time ago. It's one of the books that the girls will still read in the academy. So our mother was an illiterate. I mean, Ben Carson's mom was an illiterate. She didn't even know how to read and write. But she always said to Ben Carson, when Ben Carson was the 0 of 0 of 0 of 0 in the class, the mom would always say to her, but you are smart. But you are a smart child. But you read and understand. Do you know what? That was what happened. The child, of course, we know Ben Carson now. At the time, I think he even vied for the office of the president of the United States of America. He was a black guy. He's still alive. You can check him up. What? The mother of Moses, she looked at Moses. She looked at him. You know that when Moses was born, there was no when it was a general prophecy. Maybe you know that prophecy of a deliverer will come out of Israel. Blah blah blah. It was a general prophecy. It was. They didn't put Moses' name. But Moses' mommy, Jochebed, she looked at the boy herself. And the Bible said that this boy is seemly. This boy is fine. And then she placed that boy in the destiny. She placed that boy in that prophecy. You too use your mouth. Place your daughter in the prophecy for our life now. Now. She's not acting the way you want her to act right now. Yes. So is that why you should not be saying the things that you don't? So what you want to say see in the life of your daughter is what you should say. It's very important because you hold. When I say mount guard over the destiny of your child, that's what I mean. This evening, I was so, but I still couldn't bring myself to say what is because I know that it's not serving the destiny of my child. It cannot. It cannot. And you cannot be justified. You cannot be excused. You cannot. You should know you are the parent. So place words. Let's place words in the future of your daughter, so that when she's even getting to that place, so that she's getting to that place where they're trying to make her inadequate. Hey, I need to do this one to act on myself. She remembers the word of her mommy and daddy. Maybe you know that you're like God to her. You know now. It's just like she remembers the word of God. You say, no, no, no. Curate the words you speak. So I'm challenging you this evening. Make up your mind. No matter how frustrated your daughter makes you. I've given you option. I said, go and drink water. Go and eat pepper. Yes. If it's to caution your mouth. Take a stroll. If it's winter, walk in the cold. You forget everything that you want to. So you know. And finally for today, never make your love or acceptance of your daughter conditional. Do not make the love or acceptance of your daughter. Do not ever make it conditional. Love your daughter. And I've told you, love is not just word. Love is not just mouth. Love is preparation. Love your daughter. Prepare your daughter. So it's not only when your daughter does well that she should be applauded. It's not only when she does the right thing that she should be affirmed. Does that make sense? It's not only when she does the right thing. Even when she doesn't do the. Should you remember the prodigal son? He has collected inheritance. He has gone to blow it back. But the father saw him and he said, what there was a day the guy came back to him. He said, people in my father's house, they're even eating amala okro, everything, good food with goat's meat and shaki and everything. Oh, but no. But look at me, I'm eating chaff. So I'm going to go to my daddy. I'm going to say, hey, daddy, please, I have messed up. I have goofed. I have fumbled. What did the father do? The father, when it was even the father that saw him first. For some of you want to castigate your daughter. To you, she's the worst daughter in the world. I don't understand why you say things like that. I think that those will not catch up. It will catch up. Oh, no. You don't want to know the things I say. You don't want to know. Your words. Then it will not just be mere words. Put action. Join action. The world is waiting. Maybe you know. The world is waiting for your girl. They want to test her. Test her to see. She's standing. She's ready. When challenges come, will she cower? When people try to push her, will she push? They come to her, they come at her with all of the wrong stuff. Will she accept it? Or will she stand? Will she remember? Some of you that will remember. What will she remember about you? What will she remember? All of your anger. And I've told you, teenage is not the time to go and be fighting your daughter. I'm saying it again now. Teenage is your second and last window of opportunity. It is foolishness to be fighting now. If you're watching me live, please put in the comment section. Teenage is your second and final window of opportunity that you will get at correcting, at doing whatever you need to do. Instead, it's that one that you're beginning to use and label her, call her names. You label your daughter, you call her. I don't understand how you do it. You know, say, I don't even understand. I don't know. She doesn't have confidence. Some of your daughter does competition, and then because she didn't talk like the other kids, you come and bash her. What is the matter with you? What is the matter with you? Did you prepare her? Did you prepare her? So please, these things are very important. Sometimes, some of the struggles our daughters present is as a function of the things I've said. Why? And I was talking to you about. I'm going to write the book on Leah and Dinah. I am going to have to do it because I was wondering what was Dinah looking for. Why did she have the need? Some of your daughters cannot wait to get out of your house. Hiya, they can't wait. They're counting days, and you don't think that is worrisome. To me, I left my mommy's house at 28. That was when I got married. I was weeping, weeping, wailing. I didn't want to go. It's the truth. It's the truth. I didn't want to go. Ask my sister. My wedding pictures. I was wailing, 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 wailing. But some of you, your other is just 15. She's counting days. She's counting days to be 18 so that she can. That is not a good result. It is not a good result. So please, I've said a lot. If you see your daughter struggling with inadequacy, why did Dinah have to go to that kind of place? And I'm wondering, is it the mom? Is it the dad? What was missing? What was she looking for? You know, that kind of thing. I'm trusting God to give you more insight. So please, dear parents, parents of girls, mommy of girl, daddy of girl, mount guard because a lot is still coming. And then that's where we'll call it a day. I've said 10 things. If it's just one that you want, like I used to say, if it's just one thing that you take and run with, it will benefit you, it will benefit your daughter. And while you're at it, register your daughter at TIRTA Academy. And then in July, August, we're going to be running a summer course. We'll share the details in our communities on Twitter, on Twitter. Is it Twitter or Twitter? Oh God, did I say tweet? Oh God, on Instagram and Facebook and then YouTube. We'll share the details. Bring your daughters. Maybe I mentioned mind farming. That's where it will happen. That is where it will happen. Those are the things we do in places like that. And thank you for joining me. I see you at Salmat Absalam. I'm grateful. I see you at Adekule Rufus. Thank you. And for everyone that also come to catch a replay. I see some other people. I think they've left the stream now. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mas. Thank you, Sas. And then God bless you. And bye bye. And I'll see you next week.